Over the big board, Vedika Bahel, good evening to you. With the campaign for the French election, snap election indeed, in full swing, it's safe to say all parties from right to left are trying to make their voices heard. But as you found, there's also misinformation circulating, trying to discredit the parties. Vedika, tell us more.
Yes, Mark, that's right. This photo of this sign has been going viral on social media. It's titled "Down with the Police, White People and Fascists." And it was allegedly seen last Saturday here in France, where hundreds of thousands of French people, anti-racist groups, and of course the new left-wing French coalition, the Popular Front, turned out to demonstrate against the far-right National Rally Party. And this is, of course, ahead of France's upcoming parliamentary snap elections. According to the French Interior Ministry, 250,000 people turned out to demonstrate, 75,000 of which was in Paris. Now, with the provocative nature of that sign's wording, many supporters of the National Rally took to the internet to denounce the French left, if you will. They said that this sign, with its woke statement, if we could call it that, shows how the French left are the true racists and how they would be anti-white should they be in power. So let's take a look at some of those reactions. This tweet here says, "And we still say that it's the National Rally that's the racist party. This message is very clear on this sign." This next tweet that I'm about to show you had a lot of engagement on X. It has over 557,000 views there, again reiterating a similar sentiment about the French left being the ones with the racism. It says here, "At least the message is clear, very clear, these people are open racists." Now, I did a reverse image search on that image of that sign that we saw, and I found very quickly that it actually has nothing to do with the National Rally Party or the French left, the Popular Front either. In fact, it has very little to do, in fact, it has nothing to do with that protest that we saw that took place last Saturday either. In fact, it's linked to an entirely different demonstration that took place last November 2023. We can see that same image posted there at the time. And this was a demonstration by a right-wing women's group who said that they did it in order to troll people for their reactions. But in either case, it has nothing to do with the snap election that's coming up here in France. It has nothing to do with either side of the French political spectrum in line with those upcoming elections. It is from last year, and it is being used to discredit the parties today, Mark.
And Vedika, accusations during this political campaign, they're even dating back as far as World War II. Tell us about that.
Yes, that's right. On French television, the Paris left-wing MP for the Popular Front, Sarah Legrand, she accused the National Rally of being the heir of the Waffen-SS, that is the military branch of the Nazi Party. Now, and this accusation was, in fact, massively disputed on social networks. We can have a look at some of those interactions there, but it was waves and waves of dispute online. Now, our colleagues at France Télévisions did an investigation into the National Front. That's what the National Rally used to be called back in the day, and they did an investigation into its links to the Vichy regime, the collaborationist government led by Marshal Philippe Pétain between 1940 and 45. And in this photo, if we take a look at this photo here, this is dated from November 1972. This is from the press conference of the birth of the National Front. We can see right in the middle there, we can see Jean-Marie Le Pen, that is Marine Le Pen's dad, slap bang in the middle, and he is surrounded by members, the other founders and members of the National Front. We've got here another member of the Waffen-SS, that is the military branch of the Nazi Party, and also militiamen under the Vichy regime. So it is fair to say that the National Front did count members of the Nazi Party amongst its founders. And it's not the first time either that the National Rally has been accused of claims like this. Last year, the former Prime Minister of France, Elisabeth Borne, also made similar claims as well to the public. But either way, what we can see right now, Mark, in this current campaign is how these similar claims are being rehashed, rejigged and put out there in order to discredit with the election coming up.